Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This week, of course, I'm going to be planning in my Vertical Happy Planner. I believe Monday is the 16th through the 22nd. The kit that I'm going to be using is probably, I want to say my favorite kit that she's done, but I'm pretty sure it is because it's fall themed and I love anything fall. This is called Fall into Autumn by Lux Kitty Designs, of course. This is one of her newly formatted kits, and I'm super excited to be like showing everybody this. Okay, so here are our gorgeous full boxes, like, ugh, so pretty. And then what would be our heart check boxes, quarter boxes, bottom washi, habit trackers, bills, washi, weekend, little things, and then this jazz right here. Isn't that cute? I love that. Okay, so I am filming very, very late, so I have my artificial lighting going for me. I just got out of work a little bit ago, and it was super, super busy, so I'm like extremely tired and kind of like over it. Honestly, like, I'm being honest. I'm always honest, you guys. I'm being very, very real today. I am tired, like extremely tired. And I kind of want to film this and then go to bed because I have to be up early because I have to work in the morning. But I was like, I want to get this filmed and up for everybody for tomorrow morning, because this will go up right tomorrow morning, because all my stuff that I pre-filmed for my teeth is currently up and live. So that's cool. So now we are normal planning. So yeah. Alright. So do our bottom washi real quick here. I don't have too much going on this week. I know that I have a meeting at the high school here where I live about 6:45, 7 o'clock. I have to be there at 6:45 on Monday. So that's kind of cool. My son is gonna start going to public schools again, so that's cool. I'm super excited about that. Yeah. So let's do my day covers really quickly so I can do the other stuff. I almost put Thursday down for Monday because that's kind of how my day's been. My boyfriend got up super early this morning, which is weird because he doesn't usually wake up until super late in the evening. Like, he wakes up anywhere between 1 and 3 p.m. every day because he doesn't go to bed until like super late because he has really bad insomnia and he has a hard time falling asleep at night. So when he does finally fall asleep, he usually tends to sleep for a really long time. So, but he was up before me this morning, which is weird. I got up about 9 and he was already awake, and I thought that was super weird. And he was like, hey, let's go get breakfast. And I'm like, no, too early for me to get up and go anywhere. Like, I was still like just like half out of it, half dazed, half asleep, and I'm like, I'm not going anywhere right now. I was like, I love you, but I'm not going anywhere right now. I'm so tired. So he was like, okay. He was kind of bummed, but he understood. I was like, I have to get some stuff done before I go to work. So, and then we had talked about that last night. I wanted to go to the flower shop, which is right here in Belding, and get some wax melts for my burner. And so we went there this morning, and about, I don't know, about 10 o'clock this morning or so. And I go right over to where the wax melts are, but I couldn't find the price on them anywhere. So I'm like, okay, how much are these little things? Because I wanted to get quite a few of them. I usually do buy quite a few at a time. That way I don't have to keep going back and buying them all the time. If that makes sense. So yeah. He goes and walks over to the front desk or whatever. And I keep putting the sticker down crooked. But anyways, he goes over and he talks to the lady at the front desk. Well, I come walking up with a wax melt in my hand. And she had walked around to the back. And I'm like, when she comes back around, can you ask her how much these are? And he's like, yeah, that's fine. So I leave like the little wax melt I had picked out with him. And I go back over to where the wax melts are so I can pick out some more. Well, as I'm standing there, he comes walking around the building to where I am, and he had a huge flower bouquet in his hand. Well, That little sneaky boyfriend of mine bought flowers with me right there, and I didn't even realize it. It is so sweet. They're so pretty. So yeah, I thought that was incredibly sweet of him. And if you can hear kind of rattling at the door, because my cat is currently sitting at the door trying to get in. And the door's shut because my son's in his room, which is right next to my room, which is where I film. And he's in there playing a video game, so I shut my door. And she is trying her damnedest to get in. So I might have to go let her in really quick. I love that there's a strip that goes across right here. I think it looks really nice and cohesive. So a little update on my mouth. It's doing well. It's healing pretty quickly, which is nice. The dentist told me that I will have a bunch of bone spurs coming through because he had to break a lot of my teeth in order to pull them. And so I am having problems right now currently with, especially in 3 little spots with bone spurs. And it hurts like no other. Like, it hurts pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. Because one of the spots, it's like actually cutting open my tongue, like on the side of my mouth, and it kind of drives me nuts, I'm not gonna lie, because it hurts. Actually, I have to wait to put the weekend banner down because it goes a little bit over that. So we'll just stick this down right here really quickly, and let's do our glitter headers. So yeah, other than that, it's healing up really well. It's healing up pretty well. I still can't really eat anything that's firm because my gums are still really tender, which is fine. I'm kind of over it, to be honest. I'm ready to eat real food again. Like, I miss my food. But I had to admit, I am losing weight, which is great, except for the fact that I can't afford to buy any new clothes, so all my pants hang off my butt, which is not fun when you're at work and you're like literally running around, like, you know, cooking, doing your job. So I have to like find a belt, and I don't have any belts because I've never had this issue before. It's not a bad issue to have, like first world problems, right? But sometimes it's just super annoying, like if I'm really busy and I can't stop and like hike up my jeans. And so then one of my friends was like, well, just wear leggings to work. And I'm like, well, I work in a kitchen. So like the other day, for example, I dropped a knife. Well, I didn't really drop the knife. It kind of slid off the counter. And it hit me in my leg on the way down to the floor. Well, if I was wearing leggings, that knife would have sliced my leg wide open. But because I'm wearing jeans, it's a little bit more protected because they're thicker. Which is why I choose to wear jeans in a kitchen, because if stuff like that ever happens and it actually cuts me open, like, it's pretty minimal, thankfully. But I was like, as much as I would love to wear my leggings to work, I don't, just like for comfort wise. But I don't want to ever, you know, have a freak accident like that. Or like sometimes when I take stuff out of the fryer, like sometimes the oil will drip down, and you know, what if I'm not wearing pants and it hits me in the leg and it burns the crap out of my leg. Like today I was cooking onion rings for an order, and an onion ring, I went to go over and get it out because they were done, and I had the basket in my hand, and so all I did was walk over to it. I hadn't even picked up the basket out of the fryer oil yet, and it popped up and it hit me right in the eye. Like, it like hit me right on my eyelid, like right where I opened my eye, and it hurt so bad. I was like, trying not to like scream and cuss, you know, because I don't want the customers to hear me. But I was like, mother of monkeys, which is like, I've come up with some pretty funny swear words, in my opinion, working at the restaurant, because we're not actually allowed to swear, so you just kind of have to come up with your own swear words. So sometimes everybody laughs, and I'm like, you know what, it's better than saying what I really want to say, because I don't really want to get in trouble. So but yeah, it popped up and hit me right in the eye, and I was like, man, it hurts so bad. I was not very pleased, to say the least. But it'll go away quickly. Like, that's what all these are right here, is burns in my hands. And it's from, like, my hands get really dry from washing dishes all the time, from the, like, the bleach water and the sanitized water. And yeah. So if you guys ever wonder why my hands look all jacked up all the time, that would be why. Because we hand wash all of our dishes, which is slightly annoying, but I mean, you work with what you got. There's no, I mean, you have to wash dishes. So sometimes it just hurts, but you gotta do what you gotta do, man. It's your job. So, and it's always this hand too. It's so funny to me. It's always my right hand, not my left hand. So, but yeah, today was a long day at work. I had to train one of my coworkers. He started off as a dishwasher, and now he is going to be like a side cook. And he did a pretty good job today. We weren't very, very busy, but he did a pretty good job keeping up. So that's promising. And I've known him for a really long time, since we were like kids, because we used to work at a store called Myers. Or, well, it's Meyer technically, but everybody calls it Myers. But we used to work together when we were kids, like 16, 17 years old. We used to work at this one job together. And then another cooking job that I had before, we used to work there together too. So I've known him for a really, really long time. He's a really nice guy. So I really hope that he continues cooking, because he did a pretty darn good job today. Alright, so there are my glitter headers. Let's do our full boxes. So my full box is right here. I think I want to take this one right here and put it right here, because first day of fall is September 21st, I want to say. First day of fall is the 23rd. What the hell? Okay, so it's actually the Monday after this. But you know what? I'm still using this fall kit because that's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's okay. We'll figure it out. So I'm going to put my full box on. I'm going to actually line it up right with the top this time. Like so. And keep it pretty straight going down. I did do whiteout this time because I didn't know exactly which box I wanted to use. Okay. Actually, I'm going to pause this really quick and see what I have for fall stickers in my little collection over here. Be right back. Okay. So, I just realized as I'm looking for stickers, I always say I'll be right back. Right? Well, for you, it takes like 2 seconds because I pause it and then unpause it. You know what I mean? But okay, so I found this little sticker sheet. I thought it was really cute. It just has these like little fall leaves on here. And then there's pie on here. More pies. It says grateful. I'm assuming this looks like hot cocoa. And then like little winter hats, which I won't use yet. But I'm thinking about using some of these. And then I found this whole sheet in my Happy Planner, which is perfect because it's gold and it's leaves and it's beautiful. And then I found this little thing. It says fall. That's it. Just fall. So I'm going to do a little combination of stuff here. Oops. I'm sticking stuff together. Okay. So let's get my sidebar down here. And next Sunday is my mama's birthday, so I have to make sure to put something on there for my mama's birthday. I won't say how old she is because I don't know if she watches my videos or not, but I was never allowed to say her actual age growing up, so love you, Mom. Alright, so I'm going to put my 3 habit trackers on as per usual, which I'm so glad that her kits has 3 now. I think that's honestly amazing. So thank you for that. Alright, so my next one, okay, it's going to be yellow. So I'm just going to lay these down right here. And for my last one, I'm going to put like one of my heart check boxes. I'm going to cut it and put a little 3 on there. Which one do I want to use? Ooh, they're so pretty. Actually, I think I might just use this one because it's the same color. And I'm going to use the bottom here. There we go. Beautiful. It is the same color. So perfect. Okay. Now, let's see here. Use another glitter header, which I think I'm going to use this one because it's a little bit darker. I can't remember if this kit comes with I think it says meals instead of dinners, which is fine because it works either way. And meals, perfect. If you can hear the bass outside, I'm really sorry. It's late at night and people are just now coming home from work and stuff around here. Okay, well, the people that actually do work anyway. Do I want to keep it the same? I kind of do. It's cohesive. I like cohesiveness. Like so. And then we will use this last little glitter header here. Okay, and then I think I might have room, where did that sheet just go? It's right here. To put like a little to-do list right here. I don't think I'll have room for all of it, but if I put that there, I'll have enough room for 4. But if I put a to-do list header right here, we'll keep it cohesive again. I'll just put it up a tiny bit higher, like that. I won't press that down yet just because I want to see how this lines up. It doesn't want to peel off for me. There we go. Just lightly put it down so I can kind of see what I'm doing here. That's almost perfect. Okay. So look like this. I'm going to move this down just a touch. Good enough. Good enough for me. Oops, except for that's why it's not lined up very well. I love the removable matte stickers. I know everybody likes glossy stickers, but I actually favor matte stickers. I think they just look better, personally. That, and I like writing with felt tip pens, and so my felt tip pens don't like to write on gloss. I mean, they'll write on gloss, but they don't dry. So then I always have to get out my Sharpies, and it's a thing. So I'm gonna trim this down real quick, like so. Okay, sidebar is officially done. And let's do the rest of my foot boxes. Where'd they go? Here they are. God, these are so pretty. So pretty. I love these. Alright, so we don't have a double box this week, which is kind of cool. So I think I'm going to actually start here and work my way, because usually I do my double boxes and then work backwards. So this might be a little different for me. Let's start with my gourds. And I always do this upside down, so I'm not gonna even try to switch it up. I love picture kits so much. I think they are gorgeous. Okay. And then the next one, let's maybe do the cozy sweater. And I will do this one up here. Oh, and I thought I was gonna put that there too, didn't I? My son's yelling at my cats, which are probably fighting. so. And then let's do the boots. We're using boots because I got lots to do that day. Wednesday next week is actually my only day off. So I'm going to be extremely tired this week. I worked 6 days last week too. I'm tired. Okay, so now let's go back up here, and here, and here, and then here maybe? I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Alright, let's do the light bulb. I kind of like want to go down here for some reason. Yeah, I'm going to go down here. I'm going to go with what my gut's telling me. Okay. And my last toolbox. They're so pretty. Okay, so there are my fill boxes. They are so pretty. God, I love this kit so much. Okay, so Wednesday, I know that it's going to be an extremely busy day for me, as usual. I always have such a busy day on Wednesdays. Especially now that Wednesday is my only day off. And I'm actually supposed to go hang out with my friend that day too. So hopefully, fingers crossed, everything works out and I can. Because I miss her face so much. And Tracy, I don't know if you watch my videos, but I miss your pretty face. And I'm really excited to come see you. So, put this down right here. Like so. And I think that's really it, except for the meeting on Monday. So, oh, now I can put my weekend banner down. And I don't have any bills due this week. Thankfully. My bills are... I guess I could have put it down because I didn't put anything down here, huh? Oh well. There we go. Weekend. It's not really weekend for me, but it's weekend enough. I have work stickers somewhere. Hold on one sec. Okay, my work stickers. I had to grab them out of my books that are over there. These ones are from Karolinas Krafts. And I'm just going to put them up at the top where I normally do. I haven't been putting these in on camera because I was pre-filming quite a bit and I didn't have my work schedules. So, but I actually, you know, considering I had almost every single one of my teeth pulled, I honestly thought that I would be in quite a bit more pain than I thought. Does that make sense? Like, I really thought I was going to be in a lot of pain. And for like the first few days, it kind of was painful, but it wasn't anywhere near what I thought it was going to be. At all. Like, it was definitely a lot more tolerable than I thought it was going to be, which was nice. Because I thought it was just going to be really bad. Actually, I can't put these here because then I can't put my little... Okay, I'm going to stick this right here for just a second, and I'm going to figure out something else for my work stickers. Because I really want to use washi. You know what? I don't have a gold birthday cake. Crazy. Alright. Where are my little... Here we go. How do I want to do this? I could technically just cut right here and then put work. Let's see how it looks, shall we? Alright, so the first one, I use brown, so we'll use yellow. And we'll use the shopping cart one. Let's see how it looks. So what I'm going to do is chop off this yellow shopping cart right here. And I'll leave just a tiny bit of that bright yellow on there. Just for a pop of color. Okay. So then I'm going to take this and I'm going to actually line it up with the back side. Okay, like that. See where I'm going with this? I don't know, I have tweezers somewhere. There we go. Here are my tweezers. Carefully take this one off there. And then we'll line it up right here with it saying work. Because then I can still put my washi down where I want it. But then I can still write work and then what time I have to go in. Does that make sense? Does that look okay to you guys? I think it would work. It'll work for me. So I'm gonna cut these, I guess, and use them. Why not, right? I very rarely ever use this page anyways. Just because that's not my planning style. So I'm kind of actually glad that this will work for me. I'm glad I found a reason to use these because I really do like those specific stickers. I just wish I use them more. So I'm kind of glad that I found a way to use them. So this is Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. God, I miss tacos so much. I miss tacos and bacon. And I had to make so many freaking tacos the other day at work. And I had to cook so much breakfast today. Like, it's like 8 o'clock at night and people are ordering omelets. And I'm like, because I can't say anything because obviously I still have to make it. But, okay, let's pop over to this one. Let's use, I'm just going to pull a few of these off here. We'll use that one. And this one is brown. So again, I will use yellow. Oops. Yellow. And then this one is brown again. Okay, so then we'll use like this light color one. And then this one is up here and I can finally use a brown one. That works. Use one of each color. Okay, so this one I said orange. I'm just going to cut these and stick them down really, really fast. Okay. Now yellow. That's a little crooked. I guess it won't really matter. It's going to be covered up anyways. Okay. Light brown. God. So here in Michigan, it has been, the weather's been all over the place. It's like last week. No, was it last week? I don't really think it was last week. I think it was Wednesday. Actually, we had tornado warnings, and we actually all got text messages saying there's a tornado in your area, take cover. So thankfully, a tornado actually didn't hit us. But I live upstairs in a second-story apartment building. And so I went downstairs and I was hanging out with my neighbors and helped keeping her kids calm. And then all the other neighbors were pretty much there too. So we were just kind of down there trying to keep all the kids calm because they're kind of going crazy because they're scared. And so, you know, we're just kind of keep them calm enough. And like I even brought my cats downstairs. And they were scared because they had never really been in another apartment before. So my social cat, my black cat Sally, she is a little social, loves everybody. But as soon as I took her downstairs, I was really surprised because she is the one who went to hide. Like she ran underneath the couch as soon as we got there. She was so scared. Well then my other cat, Shelby, she kind of really doesn't like people. She's not really used to people. because I didn't really have many people over to my house for a while because I had a really bad social thing going on where it was really hard for me to have people over. It gave me really bad anxiety to have people over. Like I'd have really bad panic attacks. And so she's not really used to people being here. And she's also 10, so she's kind of old and set in her ways, which is fine. But she doesn't really like people. So to have her be the social one and just kind of out and wandering about was kind of weird because I really thought that it would be Sally and not her. So, but all right, I'm going to write my schedule in really quickly. So this is going to be 6:30 to 2-ish sometime. This is going to be 2 to close. Wednesday's off. Thursday is 4 to close. Friday is 4 to close. Saturday is 2 to close. And I write close because I never know which time I'm going to get out. We close the restaurant at 8, but we never get out right at 8. And then Sunday is 9 to close. And while I have my pen out, I'll write this stuff in. And I believe next week is the final episode of MasterChef, if I'm not mistaken. We're down to the last 3. Out of those 3, Doreen is my favorite. I really hope she gets it. Micah finally went home. He was our Michigan guy. I was rooting for him because, you know, I'm from Michigan. Got to root for the Michigan dude. Plus, he was really good. So I rooted for him, but he ended up going home, which was sad because, like, Gordon really liked him. So I'm going to put a MasterChef sticker down. And even though it has a little TV on it, I'm actually going to put the gold TV over it because I'm extra and I want to. So that is on Wednesday. So I'm kind of curious to see who's going to win. Can never get these off even though I have nails. There we go. There we go. You can kind of see it through there, but honestly, I'm not really too worried. Actually, before I put icons down, I need to put that washi tape down because this is going to go over the washi tape. So I'm just going to be really carefully put that back right there real quick. So I'm going to show you my washi tape. Again, I'm going to use the scalloped one because I think they're gorgeous. So I'm going to use the one with the scallops on it because they're so freaking pretty. You did such a good job, Jess. And I don't know if I want to line it up with the black. Yeah, I do. I want to line it up with the black because the gold will cover the black. But the bows will still show through the color. So I think that will look really nice. Can you guys actually see what I'm doing? Or is my head in the way? I can't tell. Ow, ow, ow. Sorry. I hit my camera stand with my hand and it hurt really bad. You guys went for a little spin there. A little shakeroo. I don't know why I just did that. I'm so tired. Sorry. Okay, so I'm just going to line this up real quick. Like so. Pull that right off there. Oops, that's not lined up now, is it? There's that. And that. Okay. So I was kind of bummed today because I don't know if any of you know who Jeffree Star is. But Jeffree Star, I love watching his channel. I think he's hilarious and he's super real about his reviews, which is why I really enjoy watching him, because he reviews high-end makeup, drugstore makeup, indie line breakup makeup, stuff like that. And I love makeup. I think I've said it before on my channel, but I love makeup. Like, I never wear it, but because I work all the time and it's kind of pointless, honestly, in a kitchen. But I love makeup. So when I do wear makeup, I like to go full glam because I never get to wear it. And I'm like, I'm going to be extra today because I never get to wear it. Such is life, right? So, he was in Grand Rapids today, which is about 30 minutes from where I live. And he had like a meet and greet at a local Ulta to promote his new line with Morphe. They did a collab or whatever. And I was like, even though I can't afford your palette, I just wanted to go and meet him because he seems like he's such a character. And I really just wanted to meet him. But I couldn't go because I had to work. And I was really sad about that. And so I hope that everybody who got to go and meet Jeffree Star, for one, I'm very jealous of you. And for two, I hope you had an amazing time. I just thought it was awesome. And then I felt so bad because I watch him on Instagram. Like, I follow him on Instagram. And I felt so bad for him because he is originally from California. And he's here. And he was here for, like, those tornadoes and stuff. And they were right where he was staying. And I got on my Instagram. And he was like, oh, no, 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 no. He's like, go away. And I was like, oh, man, I hope that. Because I don't know where he was staying specifically. I just know that he was in Michigan. But I was like, oh, man, because he's from California. I don't know if they get, like, tornadoes and stuff out that way. I know that they get earthquakes. But in where he lives in California, I don't know if he specifically gets them. But I was like, oh, man, he's here. And, like, I was like, ooh, talk about some weather. But I was actually outside playing with the neighbor kids. We were all just, like, throwing the football around and stuff. Earlier that day, and it was sunny and beautiful, and it was like, it was beautiful outside. There was not a cloud in the sky. And then all of a sudden it just got dark out of nowhere, and we were like, okay, time to go inside, kids. Because I looked on my phone because I have a weather app on my phone. I mean, who doesn't, right? But I was like, yeah, it's time to go in. There's a huge storm coming. So we ended up all going in and packing it up, and then I was outside on my balcony, and I was staying out there with my boyfriend, and happened to look up, and I'm like, hey, those clouds right there are kind of swirly. And he looks up, and he's like, oh, damn, yeah, they kind of are. So I went inside and got on Facebook because I follow one of the local weather channels on my Facebook, and they often go live if there's like bad storms and stuff. So I got on there and see what the hell's going on, and they had just put us in a tornado warning, and we're like, well, crap. So we get out the candles just in case we lose power. Like, it didn't even start really raining here at all until, like, I don't know, this was around 8 o'clock that I finally got that notice saying, hey, take shelter, there's a tornado in your area. So it was pretty, I don't want to say scary, because, I mean, yeah, it's scary, but I had to try to stay, like, pretty calm for the kids, because they were freaking out, like, really badly, and I felt so bad. And then, so we're trying to keep them as calm as possible, but the adults are kind of like, you know, what the hell's going on? So I went out in the hallway, that way I could kind of listen to the weather and kind of keep people updated. That way we kind of knew what was going on, because she doesn't have a TV downstairs. Or she has a TV, but she doesn't have, like, cable or anything. And so I was just checking out on my phone. And I don't actually know if or tornado actually touched down anywhere. But I do know that we were having like lots and lots of thunderstorms and hail and everything else. So tis the season, I suppose. But yeah, it was kind of a crazy day. But anyways, Jeffree Star. I kind of got off topic. I usually do. Like I see a squirrel and I just kind of chase after it. But yeah, so that was kind of, I was like, well, shit, you know, I hope he's alright. I don't know. Is it weird that I think of other people like that? My boyfriend kind of thought it was. He was like, you're worried? And I'm like, well, yeah, because he's not from Michigan. And I don't know if he knows what to do. But I think like that for like everybody, not just like YouTubers and stuff like that. Like I called my parents to make sure that they were okay and stuff like that. So, but lots of people without power, like 20,000 people in just one area were like they had lost power, and I was like, man, we were without power for like 2 or 3 days, and it sucked because I was like, please turn on today, because we literally didn't open the refrigerator at all to try to keep everything nice and cold in there. And thankfully, nothing in my freezer thawed at all. I was like, holy crap. So I was super happy with that. I was like, I don't have the money to replace all this food, because we had literally that like day gone shopping. And I'm like, God bless America, man. Please don't make me lose all this food that I just bought. Because it's not cheap, as y'all know, to replace that much food. Especially when you have a teenager who eats you out of house at home. Like mine does. Come on, cut through. There we go. Oh, accidentally cut the paper. My bad. That's okay. It happens. So this top one right here, I used you can definitely tell it's gold in the artificial lighting. They're little bows. Aren't they cute? And then these ones are obviously little scallop bows. But I really like this washi tape. It's really good quality. The foil on it's really nice. See, I accidentally cut that. That's okay. But yeah, I really like it. It's so nice. And it's really cheap for 4 of them, like especially foiled. And I think, I can't remember if it was this weekend or last weekend. I think her shop was on sale too. I don't remember though, honestly. I didn't have any money. So, I forgot to mention, I subscribed to a new box, which is funny because I just said I had no money, but I actually saved $21 this month out of, like, I would get, if I get tips or anything out of, at work or whatever, or if I were to take back bottles, because in Michigan there's a bottle deposit. So you take back bottles to the recycling center and they recycle them and you get 10 cents per bottle. So and when I would take back bottles, I would save all of my little pennies and I'd put them in like a little jar, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to save up $21 this month, which I know doesn't sound like a lot, which technically $21 really isn't a lot, but when you're poor and you have a child who eats you out of house at home and you're a single mom paying all the bills, it gets a little rough. $21 sometimes is a lot. I actually saved up for BoxyCharm this month because I've always wanted to try it because I love high-end makeup, but I can't ever afford high-end makeup, so I was like, I'm going to try it because $21 and you get like over $100 in makeup products to try. I thought that was a damn good deal. Alright, so there's my little sticker right there. Master Chef. Alright, I'm going to call this good, you guys. I just wanted to make it all pretty and sparkly with my gold, which is weird for me to say because I'm not a gold person, but look how beautiful gold goes with its kit. Like, it is gorgeous. I love it so much. And this kit is just, I mean, even without the gold on there, this kit is just gorgeous. So this is everything. I hope that you liked the longer chatty, you know, videos or whatever. If you guys ever have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I will answer everything. You can also follow me on Instagram, which will be linked below. I also have a Facebook that'll be linked below. If you guys ever have any questions, you can always message me. If I don't name a sticker that I use on a specific kit or whatever, or anything. If you ever just have a random question and be like, hey, I have a cooking question, I'll probably answer that too. So I will see you guys again in my next video. Love you and goodbye.